video, we're gonna crochet this hat. It's called the Unforgettable hat, done by Crochet Color Block Spot. So if I flip it over, the first thing I'm gonna do is start looking at the directions. So I have the yarn that they do. It's called Unforgettable. I'm gonna work in this color. You find the first piece or the beginning of your thread, and then in looking at this, I have my needle, which is a size H in this case, and I'm going to chain 4. So to chain 4, I first start out with a circle, and then I put the string behind it, and then I'm going to put my needle in between and then pull, and that creates the chain. So once I have the first loop on, I hold on to the loose string, and I have a decent long string, and then I'm just going to wrap the string around my hook and pull through. That's one chain. Do the same thing, wrap around my hook, pull through, wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through. That's 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to try to do that left-handed for those who are left-handed. So I'm going to do the same concept. Loop it around, pull it behind, take my hook, and weave it through. That gives me my first chain. And put a hook onto it. So this has got to stay taut. My first one is the hardest because I'm not really left-handed. And then once I have that one, wrap it around, send it through. That's 2. Wrap it around, send it through. There should be 1, 2, 3, wrap it around, send it through. So that's my 4 chains. And then next line, it says 11 double crochet in the first chain made, which would be the fourth from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this one, the one that's got the tail on it. So a double crochet is you wrap it around. You're going to send it through. Chain, wrap it around again, come out of the chain, wrap it around again, and come through 2, 1, 2, wrap around again, and come through 1, 2. And then you do that again into the same chain. So that one right there, that one right there is your same chain. Alright, sometimes you can put a marker through it or a thread to help you remember that that's it. So I'm going to wrap it around, stick it through, wrap it around, come out of the chain, wrap it around, go through 2 loops, one, 2. That one was weird. Should only have 1 left. It had a piece of that thread. I didn't want that. So wrap it around, go through the hole, wrap it around, come out of the hole, wrap it around, go through 1, 2, wrap it around, go through 1, 2. So now I should have 1, 2, 3, but in reality I just did 1, 2. This is a third one because in the end it says we need 12 double crochets, because over here it'll say a skip 3 chain, which is this right here, will count as the first double crochet. So this plus the 11 will give me the 12 double crochet. So I'm going to keep doing this. So I have one more double crochet to go, but I just wanted to count them with you. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's it, 12. So I did 12 double crochets. This got bigger as it goes, but this tail, if I pull it, allows me to close up that hole. So I can make it tighter. All right, so this, if I pull this and hold on to this, especially this string, that gives me some more slack so that I can count it and not have to worry about losing my place. So if I pull this out a little bit more, you can see the individual double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's the original chain. So that's 12. So at this point, I'm going to tighten that up again. At this point, we're up to this join with slip stitch and top of first stitch in round. So a slip stitch is going to go into the top of this one, so that's going to be the chain right up here. Should be the third chain. So 1, 2, 3. So on a slip stitch, I'm going to go through the top 2. So you have the 2. And then I'm going to just wrap the string around my thread, my hook, and pull it all the way through that chain and my original piece. And that will give me my circle that I need. The next step will be to 2 double crochets in each stitch. So I'm going to have 24 double crochets in the end. That's going to double the size. So when I double crochet, I'm going to start in the same loop I just went into, the top of my third, to count that as 1. So I'm going to loop it around. I'm going to insert it back into the, past the 2 hooks, wrap it. I already do that because this is my left hand. Sorry. Okay. So wrap it. If I was right-handed, I would just wrap it and send it back through. So left-handed, wrap it. That's the chain I'd want to go into. I'm looking at the chains on the top as I'm problem solving this. So like, this is one chain. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I have the 1 in my hand. So that's why I'm doing. So it should be, there should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I guess left-handed, I could just wrap it and send it through this chain and then come back, going over the next chain. Wrap it again. Come through. Wrap it. Go through. I didn't go through very well on that last one. So I'm going to come out. Come out. That's my original wrap. So two, one, goes through that chain, wrap it, go through two, one, two, wrap it, go through two, and do it again in the same hole. So one, come out, double, go through two, go through two. So in that one chain, I should have 2 double crochets, and we're going to do that all the way around so that there'll be 24 on the top.